And I asked her one day because she was like, ask me for advice, whatever. And this was in March of 23, so almost a little over a year ago. And I put advice for self-doubt or lack of confidence, please. And this is what she replied. She put, just so you know, even the most powerful and business-minded people still struggle with self-doubt or lack of confidence at times. Imposter syndrome is more common than you think. Sometimes the hardest part is betting on yourself and believing you're worth it. You have to remind yourself of your talent and know that there are others out there who are doing the damn thing with just a fraction of the talent you have, all because they bet on themselves. No one is you, and that is your strength. And when I read all of that, I was like, she's 100% right. Here I am thinking of all the reasons as to why not me, why can't it be me? And the only one stopping me is me, because I think I'm not ready yet. Hey YouTube family, what is up guys? My name is Mila. Welcome back to another video on my channel. If you are new here, don't forget to subscribe and join the community. Give this video a thumbs up. Make sure you share it with someone who needs it. If you are returning, welcome back. I've missed you guys. I love you guys and thank you for being here. So I felt like I really needed to make this video because it's been on my topic list for months. And it's really funny that right now in my life is when I am choosing to do this video, because like I've always said, anything I share with you guys is always going to be because I've been through it, because I'm experiencing it, because I myself need to hear it. My channel is all about sharing things with you guys that I wish I had seen sooner. That is like our slogan. So I just want to put out the videos, put out content that I needed to see when I was younger, that I needed to see in XYZ point of my journey, so that hopefully it comes across your page, your journey, and it can really speak to you. The idea of me starting something before I feel ready to do it, before I feel prepared, is still a little bit scary. I'm going to be honest with you guys. It still scares me a little bit. It still kind of feels like, well, why wouldn't I just prepare? Why wouldn't I just do all of the work so that when I get there, I don't feel like I don't know what I'm doing. I don't feel dumb. I don't feel silly. I don't mess it up, right? That is where my brain goes. And maybe that is where your brain goes when you have to think about something that you've been wanting to do for a long time, or something that you said you were going to do, or you said you were going to try, that this year was going to be the year. And then at the end, this thought comes to your mind, right? The one that says, but you're not ready yet. We're not ready yet. And don't get me wrong, this video has nothing to do with you preparing in life for things like going to college, saving money, getting your ducks in a row, right? That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking more about you psyching yourself out so much and thinking that you have to do all of these things before you're ready to do that thing. I hope that makes sense. I was thinking about where that comes from. And one, for me, obviously, it comes from that perfectionism side. And I think that another part of it probably comes from fear of the unknown, fear of maybe looking dumb or silly, or like, I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know where it comes from for you. You have to like really think about that and sit with that, but figure that out first, because I'm a big believer in like when you know the root cause of something, then everything else around starts to make sense, and you can actually make a good game plan for how you're going to conquer this next, for how you're going to overcome this, or when this comes up again, you know why it's coming up. So think about where that comes from for you. I am going to use myself as an example because I want you guys to see that anyone can do this and that we all struggle with a lot of the same things. So I'm going to use the example of when I didn't feel ready to be in front of the camera and start YouTube. I have been wanting to do YouTube videos like this, where I sit down and I just talk to you. For 8 years, I've been wanting to do this, and barely last year, I feel, but really beginning of this year, I actually felt ready. And I say ready because, I mean, it probably took me 10 times to actually start this video. I'm probably going to mess up throughout this video as well. Ready is such a weird term that we use, but anyways, I'm going to break down why I wasn't ready to do this very thing that you are there watching me do, and I'm doing it. I literally used to cry, guys. Like, I'm not going to sit here and say that I'm not an emotional person, because I actually am. I wear my heart on my sleeve 100%, and I can get pretty emotional about a lot of things, especially when I know that I am capable of doing something, but there's just like this roadblock in my head as to why I can't, why I wasn't ready, why I felt like I wasn't enough to do it. I used to cry to my boyfriend, now husband, and tell him that once I had time, because I've worked, 2 jobs, done college full time, and I just felt so tired and I didn't have the time. So that was the first reason as to why I wasn't ready. It was when I have time, then I will be ready. And then guess what? Then the pandemic happened and I had all the time in the world. And then it was, well, once I have a nice backdrop, once I have the perfect backdrop that I see all the YouTubers using, then I will be ready. And it's so funny to me, like, because these were legit things that would make me cry and stress me out, guys, and stop me from showing up here with you guys for you as my best self. The next thing was when I get my own camera. That was a good one. And mind you, my husband is a videographer and photographer. So a quick plug for all of you guys that absolutely love our setup, the microphone, the lights, everything. It is 100% thanks to him, and I appreciate him so much. But to all those questions as far as like the gadgets and this and that and where he got this and where he got that, leave those down below for him. He will be more than happy to answer those questions. I basically just show up, guys. But that was another excuse. When I finally have my camera, I had all the excuses, guys, literally, until I ran out of all of them and I came down to that conclusion. It was none of that stuff, because again, eventually now I have all of that stuff. I have the perfect setup, the camera, the lens, the microphone, the lights, but I still felt like I wasn't ready. So what was it that actually impulsed me, that pushed me to saying, you know what? Now is the moment. Now I'm going to take this serious. Now I am actually 100% going to unwaveringly gonna pursue my dream, my passion, regardless of who's on board, who's not. If I do it one week, if I can't the next week because I'm working, if life happens, but I'm gonna still show up. I just realized that time was passing by, and how long it had been in this case that I had actually opened my YouTube channel, because before me opening YouTube, I really was not one to like go on YouTube and look at stuff. I really wasn't like a consumer. I've always loved podcasts, yes. But I originally opened this channel under this account, like with this name and email and everything, because I wanted to do YouTube videos. And it had been already like 6 years that I had opened it and done my very first video with my phone. And I had done a video here, a video there, maybe once a year, maybe twice a year. There was no consistency. And it was not because I didn't want to be consistent. It was just because every time I would show up, I felt so unprepared. I felt so not ready. The more I would put myself in that scary situation, the better I got. And then I felt more ready each and every time to do this. And that was that defining moment. That's when I crossed that line of being stuck in kind of like a mini mental jail of like, I'm not ready, I can't do this, all the excuses I told you guys, to being like, all right, I'm filming a vlog today. It's done. I have my outline. I'm going to do it. I have the perfect idea. I know what I want to say. I might not know exactly how I want to say it or how it's going to come out, but I'm going to do it. What I really want you to get from today's video is not to dwell on all of the reasons as to why you don't feel ready, as to why you don't feel enough, as to why you feel you can't show up as the person that you know you're capable of being, regardless if anyone else sees it, regardless if anyone else believes in you. Don't dwell on that. Instead, start taking action into putting yourself into those situations. None of us are born being perfect public speakers, being great business people, being amazing content creators, being consistent, being millionaires, being anything, right? It comes through preparation, yes, but also just by doing the damn thing. We see people every day. We see people accomplishing absolutely amazing things, right? And we think, wow, well, it must be easy for them. It's because they're a natural. It's because they have a lot of followers. It's because they make a lot of money. It's because they have 2 degrees. It's because they have a house. It's because they have this car. It's because whatever. And then we compare it to ourselves and we're like, well, duh. That's why I don't have that position at work. That's why I didn't get that promotion. That's why I'm not prepared. That's why I can't start yet. That's why I can't launch my business yet, because look at my competition. Look at this person already doing it. None of that stuff is going to be serving you. It doesn't serve me. It doesn't serve others. All it does is continue to shrink your self-esteem and your confidence and continue to push that idea of, once we have all of this, then we'll be ready. So next time that you feel like you're not qualified, like you're not there yet, like you're not ready, like you're not enough, like you're not capable, like you're not worthy, like you're not talented enough, like you're not famous enough, like you're not popular, like you're not liked, any of that stuff, number one, come back to this video, because that's why I made it, so you guys can have something to come back to. I love watching old videos. It just motivate me and make me think outside of the box and definitely get out of my head. And number two, ask yourself, but why not me? Why not right now? Why not today? All right. That's really all I wanted to share with you guys today. I hope that you are doing amazing. Don't forget to leave me a comment below. Follow me on socials. I'd love to follow you guys back. Thank you for being here. And this video was actually brought to you guys by the community. You guys voted that you wanted to see this video. So if you don't check out my community post on YouTube, please do, because I want to make the content that serves you guys, the one that you actually want to see and that is going to help you at the end of the day. So I definitely usually ask on there, before I make a video, which one do you guys want to see? Do you guys want to see both? Leave me ideas. So definitely make sure you guys are checking out the community post, and let's keep growing, helping each other, motivating each other, supporting each other. And don't forget to believe in yourself. I believe in you. And I started to say that a lot to people because I feel like a lot of people don't believe in themselves and they need to hear it. I know I needed to hear it. I know once in a while I still need to hear it. So I believe in you. I hope you guys have a great day. I love you, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.